Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vanes-VBKDSZFF, and I'm here with another video. So today I'm going to be doing a story time, I guess, about, if you saw the title, you already know, about the biggest CB ever. For those of you who don't know what that is, I'll just type it down here in an effort so that YouTube doesn't not promote my video, I guess. Whatever that means. And I'm also going to be doing a look with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I got this in an Ulta haul not too long ago, and I asked you guys if you guys wanted me to do a look with it, and you guys were like, yeah. So I'm here today. I also realized, like in my other videos, that when I do my brows and everything on camera, it just takes a lot of time. So I'm already moisturized. My brows are already done. And so I'm going to go straight into the palette and the rest of my face as I go on this story time, basically. And I'm a little nervous to tell the story, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what the inside of the palette looks like. You guys have probably already seen this from like everybody, because we are almost coming up on a year that this was actually released. And I didn't get it till they had it on sale for Black Friday. But I wasn't sure initially if I wanted it, and then I decided almost a year later that I still very much did want it. I like this palette because it has a lot of like sunset looking colors, like the yellow, the orange, the pink, and the purples. And so that's the look I'm going to be going for today. Wish me luck. We'll see how that pans out. And I'm very excited about it. So I think I'm going to start off by talking about the eyeshadows and stuff. I'm not going to be talking about the rest of the products that I do have here. I'm just going to be using them. And as soon as we get past like most of the colors, or during the process, I'm going to be telling the story time. So I'm going to set my eyes with this yellow color over here called No Joke. And I guess I'm going to start my story. So as many of you guys know, if you've been following my channel for a while, you guys know that bitch is single as fuck. And anyways, so I go out on dates, I talk to people. I am signed up for Tinder, and I'm signed up for Bumble. I think I have Hinge, I just don't have it downloaded on my phone. So that's a little bit of, you know, where these dates come from. And this guy I haven't talked about on my channel before, so it's not the last guy, SpongeBob. And I guess I gotta give this guy a nickname. I think I'm just gonna call him Raj because he is an Indian guy, and hopefully that doesn't come across as me being racist, because I'm far from that. But he does have an Indian name, and it's kind of similar, so that's kind of why I picked that name. Okay, so I would say he's like in his late 20s, maybe 27 or something like that. I don't really remember. And actually, I want to say we may have matched like on Tinder, or maybe he saw me on Tinder. The other thing that I do is I basically life hack my dating site profiles. I just don't really fill out the bio. I put some face pictures, I put some body pictures, and I just put my Snapchat and my Instagram usernames, and I'm just kind of like, well, if they like me, they will find me there, because I don't really get on, I really don't get on, sorry, multitasking. Alright, sorry, I was having a little trouble multitasking. So, yeah. So anyways, it's not uncommon for guys to hit me up like on my Snapchat or on my Instagram, like trying to see what's up. And I had been talking to this guy named Raj. Now, Raj hit me up. He looked fine. He looked a little nerdy, if I'm gonna be honest, but I'm okay with that. And I guess he's working on his master's, so I don't know, he's part of like India. He's from like India or something. And sorry, I'm going in with the orange color called My Man. And it was I guess like, girl, I don't remember. It must have been over the summer that he hit me up and he wanted to go on a date, but he was very concerned with coronavirus, like really, really concerned. And not saying that I wasn't at the time, but I mean, a couple of my friends at the time were still going out to like dinners and happy hours and stuff, and I was one of them. I would join. And I just used a flat packing brush to pat it on there. I'm gonna blend it all in just a little bit. Anyways, so he had hit me up, wanted to go on a socially distanced day, and I said that's fine. He was adamant about wanting to come over to my place, and I was just like, bitch, I don't even know you. Like, and I will say at the time, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to date him, but he was also like, I'll bring tacos. And so bitch was like, oh, maybe. Anyway, so long story long, he ended up coming over. He didn't come up to my apartment. I met him downstairs. I guess this was actually like at the end of July, early August at the latest. And so, yeah, he came over. We met up outside at one of the tables to like eat outside at my apartment complex. It wasn't even by my building, mind you. And I'm going in with pink, a pink color called Tipsy Girl. I'm doing a horrible job at this, but just know it's from this palette. So he came over, he did bring tacos. We sat outside and we ate. And I don't know if it's an Austin thing or what, but guys think like, if they say they like tacos on their profile, or if they, you know, you go on a taco date, like that's a big ass deal or something. So it's like, okay, so you got in with tacos, but it's like, you have to keep me interested. What are you gonna do next? So his biggest issue and my biggest problem with him initially was that his ass wouldn't like prepare for a date. He wanted to tell me like at 9 o'clock the night he wanted to see me. Oh, like that if I was available for a date, which to me was, number one, kind of like disrespectful. Don't come at me like last minute thinking my schedule's fully available and expect me to like be there ready and willing to like see you. And then the other thing is that, I mean, bitch needs to have time to get ready. Like, I don't like last minute like getting ready to see someone. So that's the other reason why I didn't like that he was hitting me up last minute. So finally, when it happened at the beginning of August, late July, whenever that happened, it was finally, he told me what's some time, or finally, like, I was just like, whatever, I'll see what's up. I'm bored, whatever. Don't have nothing else to do. And I want to say like the night he hit me up, I was actually eating cereal for dinner, and he's like, put the cereal down, I'm bringing tacos, blah, blah, blah. We end up hanging out and talking, and in that conversation, I kind of just told him like, bro, well, what are you looking for? Like, are you looking to get to know me, like to date me? Are you wanting to be just like friends? Like, what are your intentions? Because that's the thing about me. Y'all may not know it, but I fucking hate wasting my time. And like, to me, that's like, I fucking hate it. My sister said it best. My sister Janie's like, time is like the most valuable thing you could give someone. And so that's why her love language is like quality time, which I get. My love language isn't quality time, but I understand where she's coming from, and I personally don't like wasting my time either. So I find it really annoying and not cool for someone to like waste your fucking time. So that's why I was really upfront, like up in the beginning, like, okay, you seem really nice and stuff, Raj, but what are your intentions? Where do you see this going? What do you want? That night, he said he didn't have an answer for me, didn't know. And I was like, okay, fair enough. I'm just like springing this up on you. But do know I don't like wasting my time. Fast forward, homeboy does make small talk on Snapchat, and he had followed me on Instagram. Now on Instagram, I got to see like more of like his personality. I thought his personality was funny, and I thought like some of his pictures honestly looked a bit less nerdy in my opinion. Like, that was one of my things. Like, I can do like nerdy, or like, I say nerdy, but it's like you don't really care that much about your outward appearance. Maybe you wear glasses, maybe you're a little more homely looking, you're not fashion forward, you're an engineer major. All of those things to me I would classify as kind of like nerdy. You guys can comment down below and give me your opinion. What would you classify that as? Am I being crazy? Anyways, it's not like I was telling him this to his face, but it's just like a thought, like, I think you're kind of nerdy. That's my thought about him. Well, fast forward, he's really not talking about meeting up again. Occasionally he tries that last minute bullshit again, which we all kind of know what that last minute bullshit is about. But I wasn't there with him. Like, that's not something that really piqued my interest as far as when it came to him. Number one, Indian guys are known for, you know, small packages. I'll just say it like that. So it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm dying to get in your pants type of thing, because I wasn't. And this is coming out really pretty, guys. Hey, yeah. So, sorry, I'm trying to do like more than one thing at once. And that's where I feel. So, that didn't really go anywhere. Come October. Fast forward, we're in October now. I'm hanging out with my girlfriends. We are out getting drinks. And I will tell you that I more than likely had a lapse of judgment. In the sense that I am responding to several people on Snapchat, several men on Snapchat, and I'm waiting for somebody to respond who's not responding, and Raj is hitting me up at the same time. One thing leads to another. I agreed to see Raj. At the time I'm leaving this bar, it was a patio bar. We're sitting at a patio. By the time I decide to leave this patio bar, it is like 1 o'clock. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. What the hell did I think was going to happen? I already know. Well, I decide to leave the patio bar. I end up telling Raj that he can come over and we're all set to meet up. He's gonna come over. He's the way to my heart, I guess, is tacos. So again, he's like, I'll bring you some tacos, just let me come over. Like, I don't think it's about me being fat. It's about him like not understanding how to woo a woman. And you think like tacos was my way in, so I guess I might as well keep talking about tacos. Like, fuck, I don't know. So that's exactly what he did. And he ended up coming over, brought me tacos. And guys, when I tell you, when I saw him, I was like, no, no, no. This cannot happen. This isn't happening. Why'd I let him come over? You guys can call it what you want. You can call, like, I'm superficial, I'm shallow. You can say all those things about me, and you're probably right. Or you are right. Let's just say you are right. So he ends up coming over, and as soon as I freaking see him, as soon as I fucking see him, I'm just like, fuck, bitch, what are you doing? Run, get away, this person's in my house now. And so I end up saying like hi or whatever, but literally like the first sentence or two out of my mouth is like, what happened to your hair? Like, homeboy, number one, the first time I saw him, he looked kind of nerdy. The second time I saw him, he decided to cut his own damn hair. Oh, by the way, I started getting Not My Journey, this purple right here. His hair, he decided to do his own hair because coronavirus, and decided to take like trimming clippers, probably like trimmers that he uses to trim his junk. He decided to go ahead and use that to cut his hair. Well, when he came and saw me, he had like patches. He literally had patches that were still long. It was not a cute look. So I'm looking at him, and of course I had already been like double guessing myself about even like meeting up with him that night. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? So he has patchy hair. Fast forward, he has patchy hair. He's wearing like a red Tommy Hilfiger polo and like some jeans that are a little bit too short with him, with white socks and like some Adidas like track shoes, like literal like track shoes, or kind of like, you guys remember like back in the day, like the bowling style tennis shoe was in style. He was wearing something like that, but like solid black. And I was appalled. I was appalled. I was like, what am I doing? Look at his hair. Like, I thought he was nerdy, but this is like far like beyond like what I can handle. And I won't even blame it on being drunk or under the influence why I invited him. It was a moment of judgment. Like, I don't know. So we sit down on my couch, and I was like vibing out to some music, because that's what I do. Like, I love vibing out to music. Like, I can just sit there or stand there or be wherever in my home and just have music playing. That's like my jam. That's like my cup of tea. That's what I enjoy. So that's what I'm already doing when he gets here, like at 1:30. And oh yeah, one of the things he promised was to bring drinks, but he didn't bring any drinks. So that was also kind of a bummer. I'm like, what the heck? I thought you were bringing tacos and drinks, and you show up just with tacos. Like, so anyways, like I was saying, trust the process. Look at this. Trust the process. It's coming along. So he ends up coming over. We end up sitting on the couch hanging out. I'm just like vibing to my music. I mean, obviously acknowledging that he's there. We each eat like a taco or whatever. which was a pretty good taco, I have to admit. We end up just like talking or whatever, like seeing how things were going. He's super adamant about watching something on TV. And I was like kind of annoyed with it because I was like listening to my music and I couldn't understand why you don't fuck with my music the way I fuck with my music. Which I really would like to meet someone with similar music taste, but he was super adamant that we watch something on Netflix. And I was just like, you're one of those guys? Like, you really think that's a thing? You really think like I'm not gonna know you're trying to put your arm around me or whatever? And surprise, surprise, that's exactly what happened. We ended up settling on The Office because I figured it was a nice, like, lighthearted show where I could still get out of it if I needed to get out of it. And it's a show where you don't have to like watch on full on all the time. Like, you can still have like these short conversations like in between. And that was my plan for it. So we end up starting to watch The Office, of course, just like as I predicted. He's not really interested in watching The Office. He's more interested in trying to make a move on me. And in his trying to make a move on me, one thing you guys should know is that my dog, Cupcake, is very attached to me. She's my ride or die. She's my best friend. So anytime I'm on the couch, her ass is on the couch next to me. Well, that was not any, that didn't change just because somebody was there. So that's exactly what happened. Cupcake was like sitting between us as we were hanging out, just talking. And I will say, like, shortly after we started watching the show, Raj starts trying to bust a move on me. Hold on, let me go wet my, oh, you know what? I'm gonna use this brush instead. Okay, never mind. So Raj starts trying to bust a move on me. Well, in his efforts to try to bust a move on me, like, at first he started by like trying to like quote unquote cuddle. He wanted to cuddle, which I don't know, guys, if there are any guys who actually really like to cuddle, but anytime a guy says that, I just assume that's not what you mean. So we're sitting on my couch. Mind you, this couch is only big enough for 2 people, and he wants to cuddle. So he proceeds to try to put his arm around me. And as soon as he goes to like try to put his arm around me, Cupcake the whole time was sitting like between us. And as soon as he tries to put like his arm around me, Cupcake is like going underneath his arm and like pushing him back and not allowing him to be successful. And mind you, this is the second time I'm meeting this person. Then I just kind of like ignore it. I think it's kind of funny. And he continued a little bit later. He tries again to put his arm around me. And Cupcake again is not allowing it. He then proceeds to try to touch my leg, like my thigh. And Cupcake is there again, and Cupcake's just like going underneath his hand and making sure she's in between us, basically. And he makes a joke, like something about my dog, and then I just kind of played off like laugh, because this whole time, I'm telling you, as soon as he walked in the door, I was like, bitch, this is not happening. This is not happening. You are not going to do this. You cannot allow this to occur. And so I had already put that in my mindset as soon as he walked in. So while Cupcake's doing this, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I was not mad at her. I was like, you go, girl. Like, thank you. Thank you. Like, legit, I was so like grateful. This sounds so fucked up. I was legit so grateful for my dog in that moment, especially because I did not want to fuck this guy. I did not want to do anything with this guy. And my dog, though she was being a CB, she was a real one. And she was fucking there for me right when I needed her to be. Like, dogs are everything, guys. If you don't have a dog, get yourself a dog. They're loyal as fuck. They're gonna take care of you. They're gonna protect you. Like, they're Gucci. Like, you need yourself a dog. So each time he was going to bust a move, Cupcake was right there and she wasn't like biting him or anything, but she would kind of like growl and kind of like move his arm, move his hand. Like, she was not about it. And the whole time I was like, she's reading off my energy, is what I really thought. And so yeah, Cupcake was the ultimate CB that night. But I wasn't mad about it. I was actually very, very grateful for it in a lot of ways. Anyhowser, back to what I was saying. I actually don't know why I put this under here if I'm gonna go back under with this, but okay. You decided on that. And I quickly found like the end of the A episode. I think we had watched like 2 episodes. And I'm just kind of like, okay, well, it was fun, but I'm getting kind of tired. I should really go to bed. And then he's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my beer because even though I was gonna say motherfucker, even though he didn't bring any beer, I had like White Claws and like some like dose here or something. So I had still offered a drink. So he's like, yeah, I just gotta finish my drink or whatever. Like, that's cool or whatever. So I'm just in there hanging out. Like, he's drinking his drink, getting ready to leave. And then he like turns and quickly is like leaning over me, like basically like attack mode. Very quickly like leans over me so that my dog wouldn't have a chance to stop him, and literally is trying to kiss me, like right here, like trying to kiss me. And then he's like, at the same time he's saying, well, can I at least have a kiss? At the same time that he's doing what he's doing, leaning over, trying to get a kiss from me, and says, well, can I at least get a kiss? Because I'm trying to make him leave. And right when he was doing that and leaning over, my automatic response was, ew, no. Like, ew, what are you doing? Like, something along those lines. I know, ew, like total disgust was part of my reaction. And I'm like, ew, what are you doing? Or ew, no. And then I was just like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just like, sorry, like with coronavirus and everything going on, like I'm not kissing anyone right now, like, or nah, fam. So, I just kind of told him like, yo, I'm not kissing anyone. And so he's like, oh, okay. You could tell he was like let down or upset or whatever. But I was like, no, fam, I'm not here for that. I don't want that. So I'm using like the setting powder. It's like a no filter thing from Becca. We'll see how it works. It's pretty cute. It's pink. See? So he ends up leaving, and of course he goes back to his old ways of not really messaging me, not really talking to me. And I can't really be mad about it. If anything, I'm a little grateful for my dog and her role in the whole situation. And I guess lesson freaking learned. Like, if you really don't vibe with someone, don't think you're gonna vibe with them now that you're drunk or you're under the influence. And I wouldn't even say I was drunk. I probably had like 2 or 3 beers. So yeah, that's the story of when Cupcake was the MVP and my biggest CB all in one night. She helped me out. So like I said, get yourself a dog. Get yourself a dog. I guess comment down below if you guys have any CB stories that you want to share. Has your dog or like pet ever done something similar for you? I just think it was so crazy because like I don't think I've ever seen her do that. So it caught me off by guard. It was more like it caught me off guard. It was a surprise because I was like, I guess she really doesn't fuck with him, because I had never seen her do that to anyone before. Not a friend, not anyone. So to see her do that to him made me feel like she could really read off the energy and the vibes that I was giving off, like that I wasn't about it. And to me, I thought that was really cool that she could read off the energy and read off those vibes. So anyways, I'm almost done with this look. I'm trying, guys. It's harder than it looks. Because there's a lot of steps, and I decided to kind of go in. I will say with the eyeshadow though, with the eyeshadow, I felt like all the colors were really pretty and blended easily, except for the purple. I felt like shit got patchy with the purple, and you guys will probably be able to see that on camera. Like, shit gets patchy in the purple. Like, it was just not moving around as easily. So let's see, build focus. You see how the purple's kind of patchy? Like, I felt the other colors like blended really pretty, but it's that purple that was not being cooperative. So overall, the pigmentation of the palette I really do like. And I'm glad I got the palette. Like, there's no regrets there. Just sometimes some shades in certain palettes are just not your friend. I'd say this purple is not my friend, but the other colors were pigmented and blended very easily, so I appreciate that. And you guys might be seeing this look again because today I am number one, trying to film a damn TikTok, so we'll see how that goes. And I guess if you want to follow me at TikTok, it's Vanessa, just like my Instagram, .v. So if you're not following me at either of those places, feel free to follow me. Those of you who already follow me there, you may have seen that I posted a reel to that Bust It song. And basically the footage, I don't know if it's because I had low memory on my phone when I tried or what the freak, but it was already messing up whenever I was trying to edit the second clip. So I stopped editing the second clip and just tried to post it, and it was just black. So I'm gonna try to refilm that today, as well as an American Eagle jean haul. So if you want to see that, comment down below. Let me know how excited you are to see that, and I will be getting that out as soon as possible, ASAP. I feel like this is a little off, so I'm gonna grab just a little bit of pink. Oh, that pink is so pretty. What the freak? Look how pretty that pink is. To try to marry these two, since that purple's not a blender's best friend. Okay. I guess that's a little bit better. I'm just gonna stop looking at it. Anyways, I'm gonna put on my liner, I'm gonna put on my lashes. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my liner and I have my lashes on. These are a little more like a wispy look. I'm not used to that. But I did want to show you guys that I am gonna go in with this gold Talia, maybe is what it's called. It looks like a really pretty gold, and I'm gonna go with the small little detail brush, I guess. And my air just turned on, so I don't know if you guys can hear that. But a tiny little detail brush. I'm just gonna go right into Talia, and I'm gonna just pack it right here in the front of my eye. I look kind of like washed out on here, so focus on me, baby. I have to turn down that lamp a little bit. Hey girl, I like that a lot. Overall, since I am coming to the end of this look, I do think the colors are very pigmented. This one's more like a cream shadow kind of. I'm not mad at it though. I like cream shadows. And I felt like all of them went on very easily and blended easily except for the purple. But I mean, out of all the colors, I'm gonna go with my Morphe by Jeffree Star setting spray. I typically do not even go for a setting spray because my bitch, I'm like, is it working? Because I never really put on foundation, but today I did for you guys. No. And this one actually smells like strawberries. I know, like, I don't know if you guys caught that all of the Jeffree and Morphe stuff, not only the Jeffree and Morphe collaboration stuff, but any of his products that were like basically on their site, I think were all on sale. Like grossly discounted. Now they maybe have some of his brushes in the setting spray. I got that one in another haul though. That's besides the point. Hey Cupcake, come here. Come here. The best the MVP, the CB, all the things. The MVP, the CB, the one and only Cupcake. Alright, I think I just need some lip gloss. You want to sit on my lap while I put on some gloss? Sit. Stay here. Where is... Oh, I was going to wear these. I actually hauled these like on an Instagram live. These are the LA Color like Shine Gloss. Guys, I don't know what they put in these. Maybe it's like some minerals or something, but they're really nice. They feel really good on the lips. Yeah, they feel really good on the lips. I don't know how long lasting they are, but they're not nasty or super sticky. They're shiny, they're glossy. They feel like they're doing something. They feel like they're doing something for my lips. All right, I don't think I gave you guys an up close look, so you can kind of see where it's kind of like juicing there. But this is the blend and the liner and the lashes and the color pigmentation. let me know what you guys think. As I said earlier, like the only issue was like with the purple. I really felt like it blended easier on this side, but this side was just like a hot mess and would not blend very well. Overall, super excited, really dug the palette. It'll do, pig. It'll do. So, yeah, this is the finished look. Comment down below what you guys thought about this video. What do you guys think of the look? Did I slay it? This eye right here is just like juicing. You know, like sometimes they like leak. This eye is doing that right now today. Comment down below what you guys think of Cupcake's efforts. I guess until next time, bye. Say hi to the camera. Hey, camera, focus on us. Focus on the sweet little baby.